Let's chat.
Shall we chat?
We shall chat.
Shall we talk about the summer pastime, the great American pastime of baseball?
I love baseball.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was a little bit of non-baseballish action last night. Don't know if you saw this or not, but
I'm okay with that.
a lot of times when you think about fighting in sports, you think about hockey.
Right.
Rarely, at least, do I think about baseball. But
Oh,
you
no.
got to remember, players are working their buns off in
Tails
the
off.
summer heat, and today
Little
is the
rivalries
final day.
or-
Little
yeah.
rivalry going on there.
Championship drives coming up.
Yep,
you know.
and today's the final trade deadline. So
Yes.
there's all that kind of working in the background. Well, let's take a look at what happened last night. Heated rivalry. The Pirates and the Reds. Amir Garrett from the Reds had enough that he was taken from the Pirates dugout, so he decided to instigate a little brawl. And boy, was it a brawl. Manager, everybody involved in this one. Former Hamilton County Executive Dalton Roberts used to say, what this place needs is a good fist fight anyway. That's what they had last night.
One player who was tossed was former Chattanooga Lookout player.
Yasiel Puig.
He was with the Reds. It's all right.
Now, it had been announced a little earlier in the game that Yasiel had been traded to the Indians. And according to the strict rules of baseball, players can't enter the field after a trade has been announced.
Oh!
So
Oh, no.
there was another no-no.
So this was probably his final game with the Reds. He was about to go to Cleveland, and this technically counts as entering the field
Yeah, I guess it does.
because he left the dugout.
I guess it does.
Uh-oh.
And not too many people were happy about that, but those in attendance got more than the baseball game. Also, Jess, what makes this kind of interesting is the player that Puig was traded for was Cleveland Indians pitcher Trevor Bauer. He had kind of his own meltdown Sunday after being yanked out of a game. And what makes it even more interesting is they were being traded for each other.
Well,
So, yeah, here's that particular sort of situation. So, what does he do? He decides he's going to take a baseball and throw it all the way across the center field fence.
well, that's not terrible.
That's also a
That's
no-no.
not terrible.
Anyway,
That's manageable.
players thought, or excuse me, the managers thought it was time to give those two a little bit of a change of scenery.
That's all right. His isn't bad. That's just a baby meltdown.
And he used to, let's see, I believe it was Puig that used to be with the Chattanooga Lookouts.
Yes,
so,
he was.
yeah, pretty interesting story there. Getting closer to the World Series. We'll see
tensions
how
are
it ends.
high.
And the heat is hot.
Yes.
But there's a fashion item
I
that
was
you
gonna
should
say,
try on.
What about wearable air conditioning?
Yeah, this story popped yesterday. It's a pretty cool thing. It's actually a wearable mini air
I
conditioning
don't know about
unit.
this.
I don't know.
I don't know. So Sony has come up with a new mini air conditioning unit. It's hidden in a built-in pocket on a specially designed T-shirt. It's called the Rheon Pocket, and did I say that right?
You did.
Rheon. It's a smartphone-sized body cooling device that you can actually wear. Why is this only for men? Where's the ladies' version?
Oh, I'm sure there's a ladies' version. Sony says it'll be able to drop your body temperature by about 23 degrees. And you can control the temperature with an app on your smartphone. That'll work. 90-minute battery
90-minute
life.
battery life.
Couple hours to charge. So, and everybody thought, well, it's Sony, so you know there's going to be tested and retested and double,
Well, we
triple
hope.
tested. You know.
One can hope.
Sony's the one that back in the 80s said, we're going to take these great big vinyl records and put them down to these metal things and call them compact discs. And look how long that lasted. So anyway, there we go. They say the starting price on this will be about $117. A pricey T-shirt,
Yeah.
but hey, if it'll keep you cool, why not?
I'd be interested to see if there's more styles than.
Oh, if it takes off, you can
Because right
rest
now
assured
it
there
looked
will
like
be.
it was just a men's button-up. So.
Oh, they will have them for women. I promise. I promise. So there you go.
Saying.
All right, next story. Everybody's heard the proverbial story about the kid who lives in mom's basement eating Cheetos and playing video
Playing
games.
video games.
Well, one kid did this and wound up making $3 million.
Whoa.
Yep.
Dang.
Check him out. This guy's name is Kyle Giersdorf.
Sure.
Kyle won the first ever Fortnite World Cup.
The payout for winning the esports tournament was, in fact, $3 million. That's the largest payout for a single player in esports history.
Yep.
Wow.
And he beat out 40 million
Dang.
players. 40 million folks entered this tournament. I'm not sure how they did this, but it took him a lot of preparation, a lot of practice, and he even went on to another network explaining what his daily routine was in training for this.
You know?
You ever played Fortnite?
Nope.
Okay, so you're not into that 40 million
I
people that
don't
tried
know
to
a
win.
thing about it.
All right.
I had a little kid try to explain it to me one time and
Went right over your head.
no idea.
All right.